Brit.
Good morning.
The floor is yours.
Are we on? Yeah. Good morning. I am taking a little different position than all this good information that has been shared up to this point. I'm like pretty much the rest of the people in this room that are in this composite industry. I'm a businessman and entrepreneur, not an engineer, who was enticed back 10 or 12 years ago into recognizing the opportunities in the composite industry, specifically starting with bridges, which much of this conversation today has been about bridges, but it's really truly about composites, composite initiatives, and composite solutions, regardless of which part of the industry we're all involved in. As an entrepreneur, I looked at this and said, who wouldn't buy a bridge that lasts 100, 150 years? Who wouldn't buy a bridge that reduces and eliminates maintenance, sustainable, all the benefits that come with all of us in this industry of composites offering those kind of solutions to our industry? I thought as a businessman, well, gosh, I'll be in and out in 3 years and we'll flip this thing and we'll have changed the world. I found out, like everybody else in this room sitting here today, that it takes passion, conviction, and a determination not to give up in order to change the world. Composites is a situation where we win and lose as we work as a team, and I'm here to just share the barriers to entry that we all face every day, especially in the public sector world that Greg has done a great job introducing our company into. And that is, every engineer out there that I've visited or spoken to over these 10 or 12 years come out of those meetings saying, oh my God, this is the solution for everything. We need to do this. And then they proudly turn around and do nothing. The barriers to entry are engineers are risk adverse. They're not paid to make changes. In fact, they're paid not to make mistakes. So they're very, very safety oriented and they don't like to change easily. We as an industry need to continue to work together in a partnership such that we recognize we're not competitors in this room. We're not even in a situation where we sell similar products. A composite win is a composite win. And I'm here to, since we all recognize the barriers to entry to innovation and change, we need as an industry to continue our efforts, double down on our efforts and working together, because regardless of what part of the industry we're in, whether in our case it's bridges, which we have since expanded into composite rebar, composite seawalls, composite utility poles, and smart poles, only to offer more solutions to the public sector and to the private sector. The more we can offer, the more victories we get. So as all of us sitting in this room, the more we work together to promote the idea of everything from the sustainability to all the other advantages and benefits of long-term solutions with composites, we have to celebrate each other's victories. We have to celebrate and participate in changing the mindset of our engineers who sit there and say, this is wonderful, we need to do this, and then choose to do nothing because they're too busy, as Greg pointed out as the former administrator of Federal Highway. It's very discouraging sometimes, but when we get into these kind of groups, I just want to double down on the fact that we continue to work, we continue to brand ourselves as those long-term solutions, and that we recognize the barriers to entry, but as an industry, we take all these benefits and advantages, take advantage of the EJA, and the many things as we're beginning to better document life cycle and life cycle cost analysis. We need to work together more specifically to get to the public sector and the private sector, and again, work towards a celebration of victories and work together to double down on that message to the marketplace. That's all I really wanted to share with you, to the extent that this has been great information for all of us, and I think regardless if you're in bridges or rebar or any other widget that we produce to the market, we're in this together and we need to support each other and keep all of us passionate about changing the world. It takes time.
Thank you, Brit.